Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Secretary, good to see you again.
Good to see you again,
Been
sir.
since yesterday, so glad to have this opportunity to visit again. Pending schedule, Senator Kramer and I very much look forward to you coming to North Dakota and being part of the Williston Basin Petroleum Conference, I think, which you will find tremendous. But I'd also like to ask if you would be willing to join us in coal country to see what we're doing there. I think we have some of the latest, greatest technology, but also to further our efforts that we discussed yesterday to ensure that there's adequate or fair treatment for the capacity value that coal-fired electric baseload provides. And we're hard at work on that, and I would like you to come out and discuss with us, work with us on those solutions that we talked about yesterday in coal country.
I would welcome the opportunity to do exactly that, Senator, and I would also, as I mentioned to you yesterday, I would welcome an opportunity to perhaps bring a team from DOE so that, we can draw upon the best and the brightest, if you will, within our department to help solve some of these problems. As I mentioned yesterday, I do believe that there are certain parts of the marketplace with regard to electricity generation that do not fairly value the attributes of baseload power. And, I would work closely with FERC. I will work closely with state regulators to address that issue squarely. It's very, very important that we do so. Until we reach a day in which we can have grid-scale battery storage, the provision of baseload power is absolutely critical. As I've mentioned to some of my friends who are very supportive of renewable power, which we are also very strong supporters of that, the only way that renewable energy comes onto the electric grid is with baseload power. We have to address the intermittency issue with renewable. So I will work closely with you, your team, others that you designate to solve this issue.
Thank you, Secretary, for your support on that very important issue. And we will also, in addition to working on the capacity value aspect, show you really the latest, greatest technology and developments in terms of carbon capture and storage, both for EOR, but also geologic storage. And again, your efforts with Secretary Mnuchin and Treasury on 45Q are very important and very much appreciated as well.
Mm-hmm. That's correct. I appreciate that. And, for us at DOE, we do look at carbon capture in a number of different ways. Obviously, for enhanced oil recovery, if we can utilize carbon to enhance the recovery in places like Dakotas, even in my home state of Louisiana, my adopted home state of Texas.
Also lignite.
Exactly. We can continue the incredible growth of production that we've seen all across America, which, as I mentioned earlier in my testimony, allows us not only energy security and energy options, it provides us with national security, and it provides this president and future presidents with foreign policy options that they haven't had for the past few decades. And that's very important for us to continue.